What's up guys, you're here with Josh Bailey. Welcome to my channel, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Today, I'm gonna take you through 6 exercises that has gotten me gains over this amount of time. I'm talking about 6 compound movements that I think will benefit you the most, whether you're a beginner or you're advanced. With each of these exercises, I'm gonna take you through the benefit of how they can help you, but also explain why they're gonna help you over time in progressing with your physique. These are gonna be my top 6 exercises that I'm gonna do in every session. So pay attention, let's get to work. All right guys, number 1, lunges, okay? Walking lunges to be specific. There are many variations of lunges you can do, and I recommend all of them. But for me, why am I doing them? Guys, lunges hit almost every muscle group in the leg. So we're going quads, glutes, hamstrings, calves, and most of all, I like to get the compound movement of getting my hip and my knee joint warmed up for me to do other stuff after that. As I'm doing the lunge, okay? This is a unilateral movement because my other leg is not doing it. So a squat will be bilateral, okay? Unilateral, I'm going for 1. And in this position, I'm also working on my stability. I'm keeping my core tight. My back, guys, also benefiting from this because I'm not leaning over. I have to keep a tall posture. And I'm working through the ankle, knee, and hip joint as I stand tall, okay? Nice form here, just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna take you guys through a full set of how I do it. Nice and tall each time, all right? You're dropping down to an L-shaped position. All right, notice I'm not leaning forward. My chest is tall, drop my back knee down. We're all in a 90 degree position. And you're gonna push through the heels as you come up. Now you're gonna see, I always start off with maybe like 10 there, 10 back. As you start getting to that second part of the 10, you're gonna feel the individual movements of this. So you're gonna feel it as soon as you start going for like that first 10 or second 10, hamstrings, quads, glutes, okay? Calves are gonna work just because you're stepping into it, but this is definitely targeting more of the quads, hamstring, and the glutes. So, I'm gonna finish my 20. Also guys, if you ever see people doing lunges, you notice me that I'm actually touching the ground. I do it because I can control it, but don't ever slam your knee on the ground. I kiss the ground, all right? I tap it, I'm not resting. I'm just getting full range of motion. I'm going to get down with much depth as I can because I want to activate my glutes more as I get down. Woo. All right guys, that's our first compound lift. If you're not pretty sure what a compound lift is, you're gonna work multiple joints. That's how you know what a compound lift is, right? So this right here, all right, what am I working here? All right, it's the hip flexors, my knees are bent. When I do a lunge, knee joint, hip joint. 2 joints equals compound, okay? That's how you know what it is. We're gonna do something that, well, this whole video is mostly compound lifts. So we're gonna go through a few so you get a better understanding. That's my number 1. Let's move on to the next. All right guys, number 2. Okay, number 2, this is actually one of my favorite. We're gonna do a chin up / pull up, all right? A pull up is you're getting a lot more back focus. With chin up, you're getting also a little bit more of a bicep focus, okay? So let's start with what most people can do, and that's a chin up. All right, chin up is right here, underhand grip, okay? Now, chin ups are very hard to do. If you guys want to get the most out of your chin up or pull up, you need to be extending your arms fully. So I'm starting from the bottom. My body is straight. If you want to cross your legs, it's fine. Body straight, extend. See how I come down full range of motion. Bring my chin, all right, over the bar. This is how you get better. Not this right here. Can this benefit from that? Yes, but if you guys want to get stronger and better with proper form, all the way down, all the way up. Make the muscles work, okay? So that's your chin up, where you're gonna be targeting a lot of the bicep, but you're also gonna be getting lats, rhomboids, even trapezius, guys, the interior ones that come right here. So you gotta train your back, you gotta train it efficiently. We're gonna go over pull-ups next. All we're doing here, all right, your hands are coming over top. All right, don't go super wide. I would recommend right outside your shoulders. Now, same thing, you can either wrap your thumbs or whatever feels comfortable to you. All the way down, guys, full range of motion. Bring your chin as far as you can over the bar. All right, big lats here. I want you guys to understand, the closer I am here, I'm gonna aim for my lats, all right? Here, more of a rhomboid, you get a little more of a rear delt, all right? More of a rear delt focus if you go wider. But for me, I want my lats for now. Elbows come down, squeeze. Elbows. Now, what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna take my shirt off so you guys can actually see what's going on here. I put the Mikey on the chain. All right, that's why the chain come in handy. That's why I got the Mikey. Yep, the chain is helping here. All right, so you guys can get a real aspect of how it looks. And you're gonna wanna do this almost every time. Pull up. Check that out. Big squeeze. Up. Hard squeeze. That looks good, right? That looks crazy. Now, that's because I've been doing these for a long time. But now I'm gonna take you through 2 modifications that you can do. I'm gonna show you how to get better at them right here. All right? Number 1, you can use a band. You can use a band, wrap it around your knee, and get it. But I'm talking about if you don't have a band, I need you to jump up each time and come down as slow as you can, all right? The coming down part is called an eccentric movement, which can also help you make a lot of gains, even if you can do a pull-up, okay? So, jump, slowly come down. Maybe give yourself a 3, 2, 1 count, all right? Jump, 3, 2, 1. All right, just like that. Let's do it one more time. Let's go for a chin up. Let's see how that looks in chin up motion. Jump, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's it. Now, at my level, this is what I do. I have a weight belt, and instead of doing like, I want you guys to think of this as doing a lat pull down. If you can go in a lat pull down and get like 150 the whole rack, and you can't do weighted chin-ups, I give you some type of imbalance there, because there's no way you can't pull your own body weight if you just do a machine, all right? So you better be doing this. Let's give me a plate. 45 is hard, but let's see how many I can do after that. All right, wrap it around. It shouldn't be right up in your crotch. You already want to give a little bit of space. And this is the advanced version. That's 3 good ones. You see my back, all right? I want you guys to notice the difference that when I change it, this is gonna be a chin up. This is more bicep focus. It's big gains. Look at my core, all right? You guys can also see the core contract, which means this is gonna give you good posture, all right? Good posture, stabilization when you stand up or even when you sit down. That's hard. And I think that's enough. You guys get the point, right? That's my number 2 favorite exercise to do. Let's move on to the next. Number 3 exercise is something you guys probably don't want to hear, okay? You gotta squat, okay? Now, you can do squats in many different variations, but for me, I'm talking about the barbell back squat. King of all leg exercises, but you're getting everything with power, right? You got the quads, hammies, glutes, all right? And what I'm really focusing on here is a lot of glute, right? It's not isolated for glutes, but the glutes are gonna give you the most power to do the squat. So the more you build these, the better you're gonna squat, okay? So what the squat is also gonna do, guys, is kill you, okay? Let me just be honest. Every time I do squats, I'm gonna sweat. Every time I do legs, I'm gonna sweat. What I want you guys to understand with squats, okay? We all have different preferences. Some people can put it up on your back here. Some people wanna drop it down. I personally put it up here, all right? I have strong traps, so I've kind of built that to where I can do it with the bar and without, you know, putting the pad on and stuff like that. So when you guys squat, understand your feet, and there's different variations, but I'm talking about the basic back squat right outside of your shoulders, okay? Listen, when you go down here, if your feet cannot stay in this position, if you feel like they're going outward, then you have a muscular imbalance, all right? Well, your feet should be slightly pointed outward, slightly. This is more of a sumo, all right? We're not doing a sumo. They're slightly pointed out, feet right outside my shoulders. I'm gonna push my butt backwards. My chest stays tall, okay? See how I am? My butt is going back. All right, I'm getting 90 degrees. 90 degrees is proper. All right, if you can get lower than that, now you're doing a little bit. You're getting advanced here, all right? But right here, stick your butt down, take a picture. All right, now push through the heels and squeeze. All right, push through the heels, squeeze the glutes. Why are we going all the way up? Because we're still working on range of motion. Boom. Guys, and also we're trying to protect your lower back. So that's why we're not leaning forward, we're tall. Butt goes back, chest stays up. Breathe. All right. Inhale, exhale, all right, and push it out. Guys, that's the proper form to do a squat. You can do these in many ways, all right? You got sumos, you got time under tension, you can do eccentric, you can do pause reps. There's so many forms to do a squat, but I promise you, if you do a squat, your endurance is gonna get better because this is gonna make your heart rate rush. This is why it's the king of leg day exercises. Let's move on to the next one. Surprise, surprise, all right? If you see me on Instagram at all, you know this is what I like, all right? Chains, a little rugged look, and you know what these mean? Weighted dips, okay? Weighted dips is the advanced version, but we're gonna talk about dips in general, okay? Dips is gonna target all of that upper body that you're looking for, all right? You wanna get the muscles pumped, hitting the shoulders, getting the chest, getting the triceps, getting the core. Now, to start off with dips, we're not gonna go with these, all right? Again, there are a lot of ways to do dips, and let me start off with the most simple way, okay? Let's just say, you got a bench, of course, but right now I don't. I'm gonna put these at the lower part. What you're gonna do here is turn, all right? This can make it easier. This is a little bit harder. All right, nice tall posture. Remember, core engaged, and you can see a lot of tricep flexion right here, okay? This is how you start dips if you can't do the parallel bar yet. All right, you can do that on the bench or any way that you please. Now, for me, guys, if you're watching this and you're one of my guys that's trying to make gains, you better be doing these at least once a week. All right, I think go a little bit higher. This is me at least once a week. Now, why dips? Did you know triceps take up, what, 80, 70% of your arm? So if you're looking for arm mass, this is how you can get it and also get a stronger bench press, stronger shoulder press, because all of that power and motion is coming from here, okay? So if we're going bar dips, guys, look at my core. Squeezing the core, triceps are flexed. Understand that every time I push though, I'm putting pressure on that front delt, all right? On the anterior delt. So make sure you keep your elbows under you. My elbows are tight, close to me. They're not far, you can feel it. As soon as you go flare them out, you can feel the pressure. Push through, squeeze. Now, this is how I get down. I go 2 with these. Understand sometimes it's just for the look, but when I'm actually training and doing the dirty work, I'm putting both on and I'm getting at least 10 to 12 reps. All right, 15 if I can. But understand guys, if we're going hypertrophy, 12, 10 reps is a good range. Or if you want to go more strength and build some strength, yeah, you go in the 4 to 6, maybe 8 range. If you guys want to go volume, now we're going 15, 20. But for me, we want to build muscle now, so let's go between the 10 and 12 range. All right, I'm gonna show you how a quick, hard set looks. Full range. Down to where it doesn't hurt, and up to where you're using the triceps. This is the regular version, guys. Nice and tall. We're not leaning over. 6, 7, 8. Let's get 2. 1. And 10. That's how it's done. All right. This is my number 4. All right. This is a must-do. Tricep, shoulder, chest. You need it. You got it with dips. Let's go. All right, guys. Number 5. As you can see, I got the pump just from showing you the last previous ones. Leg pump is on, arms are on. That means it's the real deal. That means if I just showed you from demonstrating, you better be doing these. Number 5 is gonna be the shoulder press, okay? Now, when I say shoulder press, I really mean military press, which is a standing barbell overhead press. But I wanna show you guys today with dumbbells because I wanna show you some unilateral work, but I also want you to work on imbalances if you have them, okay? So, what we're gonna do with the shoulder press, I want you guys to understand this movement can be detrimental to your gains if you do it wrong, okay? Injury prevention, make sure you keep your elbows down here. All right, this is not a flare exercise where you bring your elbows out because now you're leaving your shoulders out to dry, right? Let's say something falls here, first thing you're gonna feel is this. If you're here, all you gotta do is this, right? So this is where I told you with the dips, this is where your triceps come into play because you're getting the power from pushing right here. So I have 2 dumbbells and you guys are gonna notice, yeah, you can do seated shoulder press and put up a lot of weight, but as soon as you get some dumbbells and stand up, it's gonna be really hard, okay? Why is it hard? Core, lower back, okay? Seated, you're pressing, now you're freestyling. It's open, you gotta actually clench your core and your back muscles and actually your glutes to keep a good tall posture. So, bring them up here. Notice guys, this is the best way, all right? Neutral grip, but if you can turn it right here, this is also okay with me. This here is not okay with me. Right here, all right, inside. Now, nice strong core, push it over top of your head. If you wanna pump blood in your muscles, yeah, you go here. But if I want full range of motion, so that means we're pushing over top of your head and together. And we're coming down, all right, which is a big part. Come back down to your anterior delts. Push over top. Core tight, glute squeezed. Way over the head, all the way back down. All right, that's an example of how you do it. Notice I'm only using 40 pounds and it's still hard, okay? What I want you guys to also think about, if I was to pick these dumbbells up and I was to do them one by one, how many can you get without the other one getting tired, all right? That's how you work on your imbalance with shoulders. This is a unilateral exercise that I'm gonna show you, but it's also what you need to use as a variation while you're doing shoulder press. Here we go. Both up. We want to take you through 10. Notice, this is a unilateral exercise. It's gonna help you work imbalances, but also working imbalances, just make sure you're strong on both sides. My core is tight, right? Because as one comes down, I have to stabilize on each side. 2 more. This is hard. Guys, woo! I'm starting to sweat. That's number 5. That's crucial for you to do. Make sure you work on both variations. Promise you, you're getting closer to making gains and getting stronger with each rep. Let's go. Number 6. This is the only one that's not a compound exercise. This is total isolation, and it's called a dumbbell pullover, okay? A lot of you think, yes, we're doing a lot of push motion today, but this is gonna work so many different muscle groups, and it's actually gonna hit lats, anterior delts, chest, triceps, core, even helping you a little bit in the posterior chain as you squeeze and hold a position, okay? Let me show you how we're gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna sit beside it. Now, I'm in position, upper back is on kind of at the edge of the bench. Reach over. Now, reach back. Don't go too far, but stretch it. The more range of motion you have, the more stretch, the more you're gonna get and put some stress on your muscles. Pull over. This is it, guys. Chest flex, lats, shoulders, triceps, core, glutes. One more rep. Boom. Also, guys, notice that key tip, I'm not actually gripping this plate. My hands are just guiding it. It's a difference between pulling it and using force, right? So this is a force move. I'm gripping it here and I'm just pulling it over. No, my hands are not gripping it at all. My fingertips are off. All I'm doing is pulling it. Big difference. Going back and pulling over. All right, guys, this is my baby, and that is number 6 for you, okay? Benefits, more than I can talk about, right? Like I said, it's the king. It's working so many, maybe 5 to 6 muscle groups in just one exercise, all right? These exercises that I just showed you is how I built the physique of where I am now. These are staples in my exercise routine. The modifications, the advanced versions, this is where you put the work in. It's not cute, doesn't feel good, it's just hard work and dedication, and you're gonna get there, I promise you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll keep bringing these videos to you. I'll see you next time.